chasing the roar off at turn 4. Kevin Knight gets a big jump at the start, and he pulls away in the 15 machine. Brian Calderwood slowing down a bit there as Bailey Walker to his outside. The battle for second as they head on down the back straight. Bailey Walker in the 44 is up in the second. Robin Trotter down to the outside of the 12, and Brian Calderwood for third spot. Kevin Knight lots understeer that car, front wheel drive, and moves some momentum as Bailey Walker starts to close the gap in the 44 machine. All three cars running close together as Brian Calderwood takes a peek up the inside of the 93 of Trotter as they head down the back straight. Walker tried to throw a block on Trotter, but Trotter gets around him on the outside as they go side by side for second. Lap number 2's underway. Brian Calderwood spins a 12. Kevin Knight is going to lose the lead to Robin Trotter heading off into turn number 1. Knight back to the inside. Knight sideways, banging side by side with Robin Trotter, leaning on each other down the back straight. Trotter trying to take the lead. Knight back up the inside in the number 15. It's going to get interesting off at turn 4. White flags in the air. Trotter sideways. Kevin Knight throws the block on Bailey Walker going down the front straight into turn number 1. Robin Trotter out in front in the 93 machine. Down the back straight for the final time off into turn number 3. Bailey Walker trying to make another move on Kevin Knight for second. But a checkered flag coming out in the air for Robin Trotter in the 93 machine. Second place going to be into the green. Nathan Miller's on the outside of the front row. Off into turn number 1. Miller's and Boyce side by side. They went 3 wide momentarily, and they're still 3 wide as they split Brian Calderwood. That's Robin Trotter and Kevin Knight. Trotter down the outside of Bruce Knight down the back straight, and Nathan Miller is on the outside of Curtis Boyce for the lead in the 16 machine. Off at turn number 4, they come for lap number 1. Boyce and Miller are still side by side. Bruce Knight locks up the 57, and he gets it eventually turned, and here comes Boyce back to the inside of Miller's down the back straight. Miller's and Boyce out in front of the battle for the lead. Miller's takes the outside line, Boyce up the inside, and Robin Trotter in the 93 in third. Then they come down the front straight and one more time, still side by side, and now Miller's is going to clear Boyce. Hanging off into turn number 1 as they head now down the back straight. Curtis Boyce now brings the 9 machine to the inside of the 16 one more time. In the seesaw battle for the lead. Mellors is going to run wide. Boyce now, and here comes Trotter to the inside. They're going to be 3 wide almost down the front straight as Boyce clears Mellors and shuts the door on Trotter. Heading down the back straight, Curtis Boyce trying to hold off Robin Trotter. Trotter hard on the brakes to the inside, and they're going to be side by side with Boyce and Trotter for the lead off of turn number 4. Here they come. Give that lap to Robin Trotter by half a finger as they head into turn number 1. Trotter on the inside, kicking up the puddles on the curbing. And down the back straightaway one more time. Curtis Boyce had to lift a bit early now, coming on the outside. And Trotter holding tough the inside of the 93 machine. Mellors still behind the 2 of them. As now 3 laps to go. Trotter with Boyce back to his outside. Nathan Mellors trying to take a wider line. He gives up some momentum now and falls a bit farther back for the lead battle. Boyce still on the outside of Trotter. Here they come off at turn number 4. Laps continue to wind down. 2 laps to go. Robin Trotter now going to clear Boyce. Boyce trying to go around the outside one more time as they head down the back straight. We'll see if Boyce tries to go deeper on the brakes as Kevin Knight got the 15 machine sideways. A battle for 5th spot. Whoa, Robin Trotter sideways. Is he going to save it? Yes, he will, but Curtis Boyce up the inside. White flag in the air. Curtis Boyce sneaking around Robin Trotter. Trotter's going to try the inside in turn number 1. He gets it sideways. Boyce gets it sideways. Trotter gets into Boyce. Mellors trying to get around the 93 of Trotter as they head down the back straight. Bailey Walker's there as well. Mellors getting a bit sideways, and Robin Trotter comes off at turn number 4. And the checker flag's in the air there. Robin Trotter's going to get the black flag for spinning out Curtis Boyce, which means the winner is going to be the 16 of Nathan Mellors.
Still actually.
Leads the charge with Nathan Mellors on the outside of the front row. Bruce Knight taking a peek on the inside of Nathan as they head off into turn number 1. 3 wide, Brian Calderwood, Kevin Knight, and the number 93 of Robin Trotter as they head down the back straight. Nathan Mellors on the outside of number 16 machine around. Curtis Boyce for the lead as they go 3 wide in the back with the 44 of Bailey Walker, the 12 of Brian Calderwood, and the 93 of Robin Trotter. Up in front. Oh, Bruce Knight got a bit sideways. Just to straighten that machine up as Kevin Knight goes into 3rd spot. Brian Calderwood trying to find a way around Kevin as they head down the back straight. Bailey Walker, Robin Trotter, Brian Calderwood, 3 wide. Entering turn number 3 as they split to the 12 machine. Bruce Knight got the sideways again. Curtis Boyce leads the way. Nathan Mellors is slotted back into 2nd spot in the number 16 machine as they head down the back straight. Bailey Walker the inside of Kevin Knight for 3rd spot in the 44 machine. Now the 93 of Robin Trotter the inside of Brian Calderwood now. 4th, 5th spot as they come back down the front straight. Brian Trotter tried to take a peek up the inside of Brian Calderwood in the 12, but Brian shut the door, and he's going to hang on for 5th as they head down the back straight one more time. Mellors the outside of Boyce for the lead as they come up in turn number 4 one more time.
Hey, shit!
Bailey Walker at the inside, and Knight once again. Knight working the outside, the 15 machine. Walker the inside, the 44 as they head down the back straight. Now Mellors back to the outside of Boyce. Curtis Boyce clears Mellors going into turn number 3. And everybody closing back in as they head off at turn number 4. Curtis Boyce and Nathan Mellors side by side on the front straight. Bailey Walker trying to take a peek at the inside of Mellors now for 2nd spot. Here comes Walker as Mellors went way wide in the 16 machine. Bailey Walker in the 44 up to 2nd. Nathan Mellors drives it hard into turn number 3 on the outside of the number 16 machine with the 44. Bailey Walker's going to hold on for 2nd. Curtis Boyce out in front, holding the field at bay, and Bailey Walker and Nathan Mellors continue to battle side by side. Brian Calderwood and Kevin Knight are also side by side for 4th spot, and here comes Mellors back to the outside of Boyce for the lead. Mellors went a bit wide again, struck off some behind him. Bailey Walker's going to clear to the 44. Calderwood made contact, and Knight's got it sideways, but he's going to pull it back together. 3-car battle at the front for the lead as they head down the back straight.
3 Cavalier battle,
to the outside. Bailey Walker now to the inside of Mellors for 2nd. Bruce Knight had a bit of a moment coming off of turn number 4 of the 57 machine. He got sideways. Now Walker's going to clear Mellors down the back straight and get us back to Carlex. And now Bailey Walker going to try and get around the number 9. Curtis Boyce for the lead. Kevin Knight on the outside of Mellors for 3rd spot as they out of turn 4. Things got a bit squirrely there again, and Kevin Knight now to the outside, the 15 machine. And Bailey Walker trying to take a peek on the inside, and Curtis Boyce. And Boyce again shut the door. Kevin Knight now up in the third with Mellors on his inside. Here comes Walker to the inside. Boyce is going to try and Bailey Walker on the inside for the lead. Bailey Walker, the 44 car, takes the lead. And now Kevin Knight looking to the outside of lead number 9 of Curtis Boyce for a second spot. And Nathan Mellors now taking a peek as well on the inside. Robin Trotter and Brian Calderwood locked in a battle for looks to be 5th spot. As now Kevin Knight around Curtis Boyce, and now here comes Nathan Mellors on the inside of Boyce for 3rd spot. They're going to go 3 wide off of turn number 4. They slide up, and now Kevin Knight's going to clear him off of turn 4. Kevin Knight going to try and track down Bailey Walker. 3 laps to go for the number 44 machine. Gonna need 2 laps to go. Robin Trotter gets 93 cars sideways on the outside and gets it straight back up as Kevin Knight trying to track down Bailey Walker. 2 laps to go at the line. Knight trying the middle groove in the number 15 machine in an attempt to track down the 44 Bailey Walker. Into turn number 3, off at turn number 4, the white flag is going to be in the air this time, number 44 of Bailey Walker.
What is white mean?
Nathan Mellors and Brian Calderwood side by side now for the 5th spot as well, and give it to Mellors. As Bailey Walker heads off into turn number 3, off at turn number 4. Checkered flags in the air for the 44 machine, and Bailey Walker